Hi, here's Etienne from SINA, the Social Innovation Academy, where we are unleashing the potentials of disadvantaged youth in Africa to create social enterprises. And over 60 businesses have been born at SINA. And in that process, we actually learned a lot when it comes to naming a business and what to do and what not to do. And today I want to share a little bit with you some of those lessons. So, the first point that is really key is testing out your name, especially with your target audience. If you want to sell to a specific audience, how do they react to your name? So don't just think of it and then go ahead with it, but actually test it out. How do your target customers react to it? Do they associate something positive with it? Do they associate something in line with what you want to do in your business with the name? And also, what does the name stand for? So there's a famous example of the Mitsubishi Pajero, which in English speaking countries, the name Pajero sounds nice and is actually based on the name of a cat. However, in Spanish, the name means something offensive, so it's not such a good idea in Spanish speaking countries. So find out what your name means by, for example, typing it into Google, looking at pictures associated with that name, what comes up, what does it mean potentially in other languages, but especially for your target group. And you can also, of course, check different websites, like this one is a name checker, if the name is already taken for websites, for social media, or if you can play around with it to make it a bit different and unique to have a unique name. And also check registries. In most countries, there's different registries of names, business names that are registered. So you can see what is already registered, what not, because not every business in the end maybe has a website, has social media handles, and so on. So maybe you choose something that is still available online, but maybe it's not available in the registry. So it might also be difficult. And the best time to really invest some time and energy is now, because before you get started, to register everything, to set up websites and social media, because once you have done all that and invested time and energy and money, it will be much more difficult to change than at the beginning of your endeavors. So, with millions and millions of businesses out there in the world, it might be hard to find a unique name. Also, for us, that was the case. So, there's, for example, another social innovation academy in the world. However, what we then did is branding more the name of SINA and then putting in brackets Social Innovation Academy. So you can play around also with combinations of words or even creating completely new words like Google and inventing something. But make sure to test how does that sound to others. And don't make your name too long. You don't have to put Google search engine company and put all these words, but it can be just Google. The easier and simpler, usually the better. And you don't have to include exactly what it does. If you build a brand, people will get to know you in the space. And really, a key advice is to maybe not rush to finding a name and rather let the name come to you. If you are embarking on a journey to find the right name and get inspired by research and so on, let it be for some time. And I guarantee you the name will actually in the end come to you. When you're not expecting it, maybe by doing something completely else, the name all of a sudden maybe will come to you and it might be then the right one. So that's a little bit of an advice. I wish you all the best in finding the right name for you and especially with your business endeavors. So good luck.